What's happening? It's Frizzo. I'm standing here with my boy Manix and shit. Manix is gonna put together a few beats for me. He's gonna put together a few beats and we're gonna do a compilation together and shit. It's gonna be about 6 songs. It's gonna be a nice little EP. We're gonna release it for you fools and we hope everybody enjoys it. Manix is gonna tell you a little bit more about himself. Hey Manix, what about you, man?
Yo, man, I'm Manix. Everybody's fucking heard of Manix. Don't fool yourself, man. One of the greatest hip-hop producers of all time. I'm not gonna be modest at this point. I've been making beats for more than 20 years. I've been rocking shit forever.
Tell us about some of the earliest shit that you made.
Well, the earliest shit I made was with me and my boy Frizzo, and we was rocking shit, man. I was the MC, he was the DJ. I wasn't much of an MC at that point, so I started drifting off into making beats, found my voice there. Meanwhile, at the same time, me and Frizzo was doing shit. My brother had met a dude named Eminem, and they was doing shit. Well, then me and Frizzo was doing shit, and we met my boy Chaos Kid, who recently passed. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
And we was doing shit now for real, cause you know that dude could rhyme. And little did I know, my brother working with Eminem at the time discovered that kid could really rhyme too. We got together. We all ended up eventually getting together. My boy Frizzo was out the picture at this point. My brother became the DJ. DJ Butterfinger is one of the best DJs in the history of hip hop. And we went full force, man. We was trying to make that shit happen, man. I had real faith in us, and I mean, I felt like at the time, and you know, we did shit together for a good 5 years, and I mean, I feel like honestly, we was, you know, we was like the Led Zeppelin of hip hop, man. I mean, you couldn't really fuck with us, man. I mean, I was really the king of the beats. Eminem was absolutely, you know, the best fucking rhymer in Detroit, hands down, and DJ Butterfinger was obviously the best DJ, no doubt about it.
So it was you producing the beats, DJ Butterfinger's DJing it.
Yep.
Chaos Kid.
Chaos Kid also rhyming.
And Eminem rhyming. Yep. And together your group was what?
We was Basement Productions.
Soul Intent was the group.
And
though,
Soul
right?
Intent ended up becoming the group later on, but Basement Productions was the original group, and that was everybody at the time. That was me, Butterfingers, Eminem, Chaos Kid, and my boy Vitamin C.
That's what's up, man.
That's also from the Drum Machine project that me and him did. So I mean that and then eventually it just, you know, grew out. Like Chaos Kid just kind of went his own direction and stuff. Really wanted to branch out from hip hop, and Marsh just wanted his own thing. So it was just like Soul Intent became the group. I mean, we went through stupid other name changes. It was Figures of Speech for a minute. Fuck, I don't even know, the New Jacks, you know what I mean?
Right.
We had all these stupid little names, and I mean, the original name was Basement Productions. That was our deal. It was like a Boogie Down Productions kind of thing. That was our homage to that shit.
Right. So you were out of Warren and shit right there, 8 Mile and Van
Yeah,
Dyke?
we was out of Warren. It was 9 Mile and Van Dyke, and Marsh lived off about State Fair and Groesbeck.
Okay.
Right off of Dresden there, man. Everybody knows that area where Tycoons is and all that
Yeah,
shit.
Tycoons, man. I've been there a few times. They call them gentlemen's clubs, but how many gentlemen are actually in
There
those
ain't no
clubs?
gentlemen in them fucking clubs. That's why I don't go. So yeah, that's basically the start of the story right there, man. I mean.
So what were some of the songs that you produced for the Soul Intent?
Oh shit, man. We got Male Prostitute, fucking Fattest Skinny Kid Alive.
You produced that?
Oh yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Almost all that shit's on YouTube, man. You can catch all. Somebody's taking old pictures and put the old music to that shit. I can't even remember half the fucking titles for that shit, but all that shit is me.
Yeah.
It's all produced by Manix. It's all featuring Eminem, Butterfingers, and or Chaos Kid.
That's what's up, man. So how did you guys distribute those tapes?
We was just doing them shit. All them covers you see drawn, those were all drawn by me.
You did all those?
Yep, I drew all that shit.
That's tight.
Yep. And like we would just draw that shit up, fucking photocopy that shit at the Kinko's, and just fucking, we do shows and we just hand them out. You know what I mean? We wouldn't be able to get that much together. We was broke, you know what I'm saying? So we'd maybe get like 50 of them together, just pass them out, try to get the word out and shit. That's all we had. You know
so
what I mean?
Those copies over this amount of time have actually been saved. People actually have those, and that's how those are getting up on YouTube, all those songs?
Yep.
That's amazing, man.
Yep. And it's like, that shit was forgotten until, obviously Eminem blew up.
Right.
And then people started to remember or start to recognize or just got lucky. You know what I mean? And remember, oh shit.
Right.
Oh shit.
Usually when you're starting off and you're handing out demos, people are writing you off.
Oh, they was doing.
They're saying, "No, nice."
Ain't nobody respected us, man. The only people that ever respected us was the actual hip hop community, and you had, there was a lot of people that did respect us and loved us and knew that how talented we all were and everything. But there was just tons of haters. I mean, because we were so good. I mean, we were that good. It's not a fact of being, I'm not bragging here. I mean, we were fucking good. And at the time, I mean, there was nobody doing shit like we was doing shit.
Right.
And there was no comp. There was no comp. You know what I mean? We was it as far as like just making. I mean, there was some good groups out there, but they just lacked the heart. You know what I mean? Like, there were some guys out there that was good, but they was doing it for the wrong reasons, and you could tell. I mean, those guys just. They might put out that 1 or 2 albums and shit, you know what I mean? And their heads blew up, thought they was stars, thought they should have made it. Right. And that's how that shit falls apart, man. Motherfuckers think it's supposed to happen at a certain point, or because they did this, or because they did that, and they lose their heart.
That's true, man. I felt like that sometimes, because you never know.
Well, that's how it is. I mean, when you're young, I understand it, you know what I mean? But it takes a lot. I paid my dues, man.
Right.
I mean, Eminem absolutely paid his fucking dues, no doubt about it. We all did, really. I mean, we went through a lot of shit, man. We almost got our asses shot off fucking dozen times or more. Right. Just from being white boys in the wrong spot.
Yeah, just being where you're at, basically.
Just being white boys in the wrong spot, just trying to rap. That's it.
Yeah, I was in your old hood the other day doing some work down. Yeah, I was at 7 Mile and Van Dyke.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was on Quinn Street right there.
Yeah, I don't remember the most of them the streets in that neighborhood, but yeah,
shit was hairy, man. Yeah, it's getting hairy down there. But I'm in the hood like every day. It's just a part of my job.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I was down there, 7 Mile and Van Dyke.
Yeah.
I was working with this dude. I was like, man, am I okay down here? I was like, don't trip, man. You all right?
Oh yeah, shit, man. That's what I'm saying. As long as you like, that's one thing about Detroit, man. Like, shit, quit being all scared of white people. You know what I mean? Like, quit being all scared of fucking Detroit, man. Detroit is an awesome fucking place,
beautiful city, man.
It is a beautiful city, and there's beautiful people here, man. Just like any other inner city, you're gonna have fucking issues, but quit being all scared of this shit, man. Detroit is a one of a fucking kind city, and I mean, we need that love to build this city back up.
It's like if you're cruising 7 Mile long enough, you're gonna end up in Palmer Woods.
Exactly.
You're gonna end up in the university district. It's fucking beautiful.
But even that whole stretch, I love that shit, man. I love fucking East English Village, man, Indian Village. I mean, that part, honestly, that part of Detroit is like my favorite place on the planet.
Right.
I love that area.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you're gonna drive down Chalmers and shit, Outer Drive, whatever, man. Motherfuckers be tripping out like, oh my god, fuck that. Take that shit in. It's beautiful. It really is, man. Drive down that shit at night. Dry that shit at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yeah, it's true.
It's lovely.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I fucking feel that shit in my soul, man.
For real, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the places I got my, I grew up there. I mean, that's the places where I really grew up. I mean, I might have lived in other places, man, but where I really developed who I am was through like neighborhoods like that and the people in those neighborhoods and just that vibe. You know
That's
what I mean?
it, man. You got to be here to know.
Yep, it's true.
So, show me a few of the things you're working with right here. Let me get behind the camera.
Word.
All right. So, explain your equipment.
My equipment is mad outdated. This is the ancient ASR 10 by Sonic. It's a legendary piece of equipment. This thing has broke so many times. I've been operating literally with a broken record button since before my son was born. My son is 14 years old. I've been making beats with this motherfucker. This thing is a workhorse. Got my fucking turntables. This used to be Kid Rock's turntables.
Really?
In case he was wondering. Yep. New Marks. Pretty hot. Little digital shit.
Those are the older New Marks.
Yep, and that's his mixer too, motherfucker. This is from, I don't know what year he had these on tour and shit. Probably right around late 20th century there, right around 99 to 2001 maybe. Got the Roland VS 2400 CD, and the CD on that shit is fucked up. Still burns shit a little bit, not like it used to. Still, I don't need much, man. I don't need much to make the magic happen. Kids don't smoke. It's too late for me, but it's not too late for you.
So your production method is a lot of sampling, but you do make original beats?
Yeah, I make original beats from samples.
Right, every beat's original, right?
You know what I mean? Like, I make beats that are using obvious samples and shit. If you consider, a fucking record that no one's heard in the last 45 fucking years, an obvious sample. But yeah, I use some obvious samples, but I also use bits and pieces. I'll find bass notes, obviously drum notes, little piano notes, horn drops, what the fuck ever. You know what I mean? Guitars, all that shit. I'll grab little bits and pieces and make that shit into my own shit. I also will use, I've got the little Korg over there.
Right.
I've used, original sounds and stuff, and, I'm limitless as far as that goes.
Right now he actually has a group called Enemy Core. I made a graffiti video. It's on my homepage right there. If you check it out, the beat that's on there is his beat. He produced that along with your boy Notch, right?
Yeah, my boy Nacho, otherwise known as Steven Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Enemy Core project.
You guys put out a good album. It was like...
Yeah, we haven't put it out yet. We've got about 2 albums worth of material together.
I got the demo. It sounds great.
Yeah, it does. I'm very proud of it. It's probably my best work to date. It's, once we get this shit together, like really get it together, it's going to blow people's minds.
Right. But we're going to be putting something together, him and myself.
And that's also will blow your fucking minds.
That's right, motherfuckers. So, I guess we're going to get to it, man. We're going to start recording here real soon.
Word. Rock on.